Hello guys, and welcome back to the channel. Now guys, in Nigeria we say God fights for those who are unable to fight for themselves. This is what we say in the country, but is that the case though in this instance? As guys, I bring you this. Osinbajo goes into self-isolation after contact with Kyari. So this is now what we're contending with this particular video. In this particular video, Osinbajo goes into self-isolation after contact with Kyari. So now let's now see what's going on here. Vice President Yemi Osinbajo has gone into self-isolation in accordance with the measures recommended by the Nigerian Center for Disease Control, NCDC, to curb the spread of CV. Laolu Akande, the media aide to Osinbajo, made this known in a tweet on his verified Twitter handle on Tuesday. It is understood that Osinbajo went into self-isolation after the Chief of Staff to the President Muhammadu Buhari, Abba Kyari, tested positive for CV on Monday. Osinbajo has had several contacts with Kyari since he returned from Germany on the 14th of March, where he contracted the virus. So now we have the Twitter handle of the Vice President's spokesperson, Laolu Akande, as the backup for this particular narrative. The Chief of Staff didn't isolate himself, and one of his contacts was the Vice President, who always sits by him during Executive Council meetings. President Muhammadu Buhari, however, escaped being infected by the disease as he tested negative for CV. It was gathered on Tuesday that the Vice President, as a precautionary measure, went into self-isolation on Monday night. Immediately, he was informed of Kyari's test result. Meanwhile, 3 aides to Kyari have reportedly tested positive for CV after coming in contact with their boss. It was gathered that other members of staff in Kyari's office have been asked to self-isolate. As of Tuesday evening, the NCDC has confirmed 44 cases of CV in Nigeria, which includes Governor Bala Mohammed of Bauchi State. So now there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Now they say if you cannot fight for yourself, God is going to come to ride on your behalf effectively. And is this though a case of God riding on the behalf of the Nigerian people? Is really where the question is with this particular narrative that is coming out now. Of all people, this guy now is the one that has now contacted this thing within the Nigerian space, and is in the demography, of course, because it's an over 70 year old man, is an over 70 guy, so is in the demography of the people that are most vulnerable to this thing. So I wish him speedy recovery, of course, because a human life is a human life and is sacred and sacrosanct. So of course I don't wish him ill, but then of course this is God giving them a slight koboko to say, look, caution yourself, because I am watching. Conversations in the comment section. The Vice President of Nigeria has felt the need to self-isolate after coming in contact with Abba Kyari. Come share thoughts. What are your sentiments? What are your opinions on this? Come share thoughts about all this with me in the comment section. But before you do that, click on the red subscribe button so it turns grey. Bell button notifies you every time I drop a new video. Then come tell me now how karma has suddenly manifested in this way within the Nigerian space, or what you're reading of it. Come share thoughts. So I'll leave you here. Carry this conversation on with you in the comment section. But here I say peace.